stop and listen, because today's AI news could change everything you thought you knew about the future of technology. Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang just publicly praised a Chinese AI model that once cost his own company $600 billion in market value, calling DeepSeek R1 a gift to the world. Yes, you heard that right. The world's most powerful AI hardware king just gave a standing ovation to the competition. Why would he do this? Is this surrender strategy or something bigger? And what does this mean for the AI race, for global power, and for you? Stay tuned, because you'll get the truth, the hidden angles, and the implications first on this channel. But before we go deep, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you get every AI news update before anyone else. Ready? Let's go. Let's rewind to the beginning, because this story isn't just about one press quote or one CEO's opinion. It's about a moment that shook the entire foundation of the tech industry. Nvidia isn't just another hardware company. For years, it has been the backbone of AI progress. If you've interacted with any modern AI, whether it's ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, Claude, or a custom chatbot, it probably runs on Nvidia chips. Their GPUs are the fuel for the global AI gold rush, so critical that entire countries are fighting to secure shipments. But in early 2025, something unthinkable happened. A Chinese AI research team released DeepSeek R1, an open-source large language model. This model wasn't just a cheap knockoff. It was fast, powerful, and crucially, free for anyone to download and use. Within hours, it was lighting up AI communities around the globe. What happened next was historic. Nvidia's stock began to fall. By the end of the week, it had lost $600 billion in value. Why? Because for the first time, the world saw that advanced AI could be built outside the walls of trillion-dollar Western companies. Suddenly, everyone, from students to governments, could build world-class AI tools with nothing but an internet connection and a little coding know-how. Imagine you woke up to find your monopoly gone overnight. That's what Nvidia faced. Tech headlines screamed about a changing of the guard. Some even called it the day the AI world went truly global. But this wasn't just about stock price. This was a culture shift. The myth that only Silicon Valley or Seattle could lead in AI was broken. Developers in Africa, India, Brazil, Eastern Europe all started building with DeepSeek R1. The democratization of AI was no longer a theory. It was happening. Live, open source, and fast. Think about the iPhone launch moment, or the first time Google went public. That's how big this felt to the AI community. But what would Nvidia do next? Would it fight, ignore, or shockingly embrace the competition? Drop a comment below. Where were you when you heard about DeepSeek R1, and did you sense a big change was coming? Now fast forward to today, May 19th, 2025. It's Computex Taipei, the biggest stage for tech innovation in Asia. Reporters crowd around hungry for the next headline. Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang is known for his charisma and chess master strategies. The media knows the story. DeepSeek R1, the Chinese open source model, wiped $600 off Nvidia's value. So a reporter asks, what do you think of DeepSeek R1 and this wave of open source AI models? Everyone expects a defensive answer or some technical jargon to downplay the threat. But Jensen leans forward and in front of cameras says, DeepSeek R1 is a great contribution to the industry and to the world. This model, open source, advanced, and accessible, shows how AI can serve everyone, not just a privileged few. You could almost feel the energy in the room shift. Here was the king of the AI chip world, openly praising a model that could have been called his biggest competitor. But why did he do it? Was this humility, a PR move? Or is Jensen once again 3 moves ahead of the rest of the industry? Let's analyze. In business, public praise is never just about kindness. It's always a message, a signal to competitors, partners, governments, and investors. By calling DeepSeek R1 a gift to the world, Jensen didn't just diffuse a threat, he positioned Nvidia as the champion of open innovation. He also sent a message to China. We respect your talent, and we want to be partners, not rivals. To developers, we support your freedom to build. To Wall Street, don't panic. We know how to win in any scenario. What do you think? Is this genius leadership or a warning that Nvidia sees the writing on the wall? Let me know in the comments. Now let's get into the real strategic depths. Because Nvidia's move here is more than just clever PR. It's long-term, global, and deeply calculated. First, open source AI is unstoppable. Every day, more models are released that anyone can use and customize. From Meta's Llama 3 to China's Qwen, and of course, DeepSeek R1, the open source wave is only accelerating. Jensen knows fighting open source is like trying to stop the ocean with a sandcastle. Embracing it means Nvidia stays at the center of the action, no matter who's building the models. Second, Nvidia is the hardware king. Open source models still need to be trained and run, usually on Nvidia GPUs. Every new open source AI that emerges creates more demand for Nvidia's chips. So while DeepSeek R1 scared investors, it actually gave Nvidia a new global customer base, from rural researchers to billion-dollar governments. Third, diplomacy wins in the new AI Cold War. By praising DeepSeek R1, Jensen Huang wins goodwill in China, even as US-China tech tensions simmer. He's signaling that Nvidia wants to supply both sides of the global AI arms race, doubling the potential market while staying above politics. Fourth, Nvidia is playing ecosystem, not just products. By backing open source, Nvidia attracts developers, startups, and students. It becomes the arms dealer to every AI builder, rather than just the supplier to a few Western giants. Imagine Microsoft in the early PC days, quietly making money from every computer sold, even as Apple and IBM fought for the limelight. That's Nvidia now, but with even higher stakes. And let's not forget, by encouraging open source, Nvidia subtly pressures companies like OpenAI and Google. Open up or get left behind. Have you tried building an AI model yourself? Did you use Nvidia hardware? Tell us your experience below. Now let's talk about why DeepSeek R1 is more than just another AI model. This is about the future of intelligence, who owns it, who benefits, and who controls the next leap in technology. DeepSeek R1 is open to everyone. You can download it, modify it, and create with it, no matter where you live or what resources you have. Rivaling the best. On benchmarks, it holds its own against Gemini, GPT-4, Claude 3. This isn't just good for China, it's good for the world. Enabling new voices, developers are building language tools for underserved communities. Startups are creating AI-powered health apps in Africa. Educators are using DeepSeek to teach coding and science in rural India. This isn't hype. Look at GitHub, Reddit, and dev forums. DeepSeek R1 is being remixed, improved, and deployed in ways no closed AI could be. And as more governments, researchers, and companies adopt open source AI, they buy Nvidia GPUs. So instead of losing power, Nvidia's influence grows with every open source breakthrough. But there are risks. Who's responsible if open source AI is misused? Will open models outpace regulation? Can Nvidia keep up with exploding chip demand, or will rivals emerge? What would you build with open source AI if you had no limits? Share your ideas in the comments. Let's brainstorm a better future. Let's zoom out and see what's really at stake. We're living through a new arms race, one fought with algorithms, data, and silicon chips. On one side, China's open source revolution is rewriting the rules. DeepSeek, Qwen, Yi-Large, these models are just the start. The US and Europe are responding, but the game is global now. Everywhere, new hubs from Nairobi to Warsaw are building their own AI breakthroughs. Nvidia? They're the arms dealer to every side, supplying the chips to startups, governments, and even their competitors. In the past, power was about who had the most oil or gold. Today, it's about who controls intelligence, computation, and the AI infrastructure of tomorrow. Big questions for the next year. Will open source AI close the gap with closed models or leap ahead? Can the world manage the risks of rapid democratized AI? Will a new challenger, maybe from India, Africa, or the Middle East, surprise everyone? Or will Nvidia's gift to the world end up making them even more dominant, no matter which country leads in algorithms? Your daily life will be shaped by these moves. What you search, what you build, how your kids learn, how you get healthcare, even how your city runs. Drop a comment. Who do you think wins this race? Open source, big tech, or the hardware suppliers behind the scenes? Today, Nvidia's CEO calling DeepSeek R1 a gift to the world wasn't just a compliment. It was a signal, a message to every coder, policymaker, and dreamer out there. The world's AI future will be open, fast, and unpredictable. The only way to keep up? Stay connected, stay informed, and join the conversation right here. Subscribe for the fastest, smartest AI news and deep dives on YouTube. Like if you learned something new. Share with a friend who needs to hear this. Comment your wildest AI prediction or project idea below. The next chapter of AI history is being written now, and you're part of it. See you in the next update. Stay curious, stay ahead.